Hadouken!
I think everyone has had the who do you think would win in a fight conversation at least once in their lives. I personally have had hundreds of debates about such important topics like Schwarzenegger versus Stallone, Daffy Duck versus Donald Duck, Neo versus John Wick, and even Betty White versus B. Arthur, which for the record, Betty White all day.
Flawless victory.
These conversations have led to some pretty interesting dream matches, which in some cases have actually been depicted in all sorts of media. We've had motion pictures like Alien vs. Predator and Batman v Superman that have showcased some of these epic battles on the big screen. There have been some crazy crossovers on TV as well, like when the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles battled the Power Rangers, or when Homer Simpson and Peter Griffin had a knockdown, drag-out fight. But if there is one genre that has answered the question, who do you think would win in a fight more than any other, it's video games. There have been entire franchises based around the versus concept. Capcom in particular has had numerous versus titles featuring characters from the Marvel Comics and Capcom universes. SNK had not only a King of Fighters series, which had all of their popular characters facing off against each other, but they also cross over with Capcom as well in a series of SNK vs. Capcom fighting games. Players have been able to stage some of their greatest dream battles in a variety of video games over the years, but one company in particular has taken this concept and created a whole new subgenre of games called the competitive platform fighter, otherwise known as a Smash clone. That company is Nintendo, and the game that started it all is Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Is a fighting game series that features characters from various Nintendo franchises crossing over to do battle. Gameplay is quite a bit different from traditional fighting games. Instead of trying to deplete your opponent's life bar, the objective of this game is to damage your opponent and knock them off the stage. The pick-up and play nature of this title makes it accessible for all ages, and the franchise has been around for over 20 years. The original Super Smash Bros. Game was released for the Nintendo 64 in 1999 and was so popular that when Nintendo released their next console, the Nintendo GameCube, it was a no-brainer to do a sequel. In 2001, Super Smash Bros. Melee was released for the GameCube, eventually becoming the best-selling game on the system. A third installment called Super Smash Bros. Brawl was released for the Wii in 2008, and in 2014, Super Smash Bros. Was released for the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, followed by Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch in 2019. All of these games have received positive reviews, and the gaming community has embraced these titles so much that they have been featured in numerous gaming tournaments. Other companies have tried to copy the Super Smash Bros. Formula to varying degrees of success. Games like PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up, and the recent Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl are all decent enough titles, but one problem these games all have is a limited roster of characters. So imagine if there was a Smash clone that had access to all of the characters from one of the largest film and entertainment studios and put them in a free-to-play video game. Well, that actually happened. And that game is Multiversus. Multiversus is a free-to-play competitive platform fighter developed by Player First Games and available on multiple systems. At a glance, this title appears to be another clone of the classic game Super Smash Bros., but Multiversus is so much more than that. The first thing players will notice about this game is the roster of fighters. Warner Bros. Discovery is rolling out all of the stops in regards to player selection by tapping into its seemingly endless supply of characters from its TV and movie properties. This eclectic roster is at 17 at the time of this video's release, and the cast is set to expand in the coming months with the addition of Rick and Morty. Fan-favorite characters like Batman and Wonder Woman can battle characters from outside of the DC universe like Shaggy and Velma. Characters from Cartoon Network shows like Steven Universe and Adventure Time can take on classic Looney Tunes characters. LeBron James can fight Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. Future combatants have yet to be announced, but Player First has promised more roster additions in the future. Gameplay is similar to Super Smash Bros., but unlike the classic Nintendo franchise, Multiversus focuses more on competitive multiplayer as opposed to casual gaming. Players can compete in 1 vs 1, 2 vs 2, or 4-player free-for-all battles in a variety of locations from various Warner Bros. Discovery franchises. The goal is to cause enough damage to your opponent that you can send them flying off the edge of the screen. Players have 2 attack buttons, one for normal hits and one for flashier special attacks. Different moves can be performed by pointing the analog stick in various directions and hitting one of the attack buttons. You can also use jumps and dodges to avoid attacks and try to set up an attack of your very own. Controls are very fluid and gamers can learn the basics of this game pretty quickly. Multiversus focuses quite a bit on the 2 vs 2 mode, and team battles are a blast to play. Each character is assigned a specific class that promotes a specific way of play to help complement a partner. For example, Batman is a bruiser who has a balanced attack, while Wonder Woman is a tank who can absorb a lot of damage and has moves designed to protect her partner. Finding out the perfect combination of fighters is crucial to winning battles with experienced players. Multiversus subscribes to the free-to-play model, which unfortunately comes with a lot of negative associations, like gamers having to pay actual money to power up their character enough to win battles. Player First has stated that there is no reason to be concerned, as everything that affects the gameplay is accessible by just playing the game. Where the monetization actually occurs is in purchasing new characters, cosmetic items, animations, and more. Players can use real-life currency to purchase Gleamium, which is an in-game currency, and they can also use Gold, which is the free in-game currency that is awarded by winning matches or completing missions. These, along with character tickets that are available in the Founders Packs, can be used to buy in-game content and additional characters. It is not a necessity to make in-game purchases, and there are other ways to get a hold of some items by leveling up each character, which will make people who don't want to continue throwing down actual cash extremely happy. Multiversus is a fun platform fighter that unfortunately isn't for everyone due to its focus on online multiplayer and the overall free-to-play model. It is not for the casual gamer just looking to pick up a controller and sit on the couch and play with friends. Hopefully, the future edition of Classic Arcade Mode will remedy this and appeal more to fans of local multiplayer. Gameplay is very tight, and the focus on the 2 vs 2 mode leads to a lot of fun and interesting matchups. The variety of characters from all different genres and the promise of even more characters in the future is a definite bonus for fans of these types of games. I highly recommend giving this game a shot, and if anyone from Warner Bros. Discovery or Player First Games is watching this video, I am formally requesting the inclusion of Green Lantern in a future update. His powers will translate fantastically to this type of game. Till next time.